Well, for years there has been a lot of talk about ways to increase the male libido, also products on the market to do just that. Now we're looking at a drug that's targeting women. Big development here are the health headlines. We've got WWL's chief medical correspondent, Dr. Hebert, in. Good morning.
Good morning. This is a big development because a lot of people out there don't even realize that there have been medicines on the market to treat something called HSSD, or hyposexual desire disorder in women. It came out in 2015, but it was only for women aged 18 to 50. Well, the FDA now has said that this medicine can be used up to age 65. The medicine is called flibanserin. Okay, it is a medication that is proven to increase female libido. Now, as we've talked about, before in earlier segments, that we've had male things like this all the time, but this is very new. And when I polled an informal poll of women, they had no idea that this even existed. Not only is there that one particular pill, but there is an injectable form called Vyleesi, and that is injectable. The problem with these medications is that most of them are not primarily covered by insurance, and they can be a little bit pricey. However, this is something that now I think once we do this story, a lot of women are going to want to inquire about, because a lot of times you think it's you, or it's just him, or something's not right, but really it can be addressed. And I want people to really go look at that and make sure that they're doing everything they need to do to make sure that that part of their life is very healthy. Big development there in women's health care. You've got another one. Yes, so there are a lot of women out there that are, and couples rather, that want to have a baby, and they're undergoing all types of IVF, treatment with fertility drugs. And we thought that these drugs could increase the risk of cancer, which sometimes would hold a family back from wanting to do one of these procedures. All right, but what we found now, JAMA did a study, and it was in Australia rather, and 418,000 women who got IVF, and that was also intrauterine insemination or treatment with any fertility drugs between 1991 and 2018. The cancer rates on average were the same as the general population. And so this is kind of groundbreaking, because we had some folks that really felt uncomfortable across the country doing these types of procedures long term because they thought they had an increase in cancer. Now, some cancers were a little bit higher in the population, so ovarian cancer and uterine cancer. However, some were a lot lower, like cervical and lung cancer. So the average of all of those, they are about the same, okay? So that means that the average cancer risk for you is the same as everyone else. And so we need you to make sure that look at your family history, your past medical history, make sure you have all that taken care of, because everybody's different. But we also want you to get all your regular cancer screenings, because those are important. But take a sigh of relief to just know that if you want to go and have a family, that you can use those things, and it won't really increase your risk of cancer. So.
All right, less than 30 seconds left. Something else you're looking at.
Yeah, if you're in Generation Z, and there's something called bed rotting, so that means you're 20 to 30 years old, you lay in the bed all day scrolling and don't do anything else, you need to stop. It's called bed rot. Don't let your children do it. It's living in your house if they're adults. No bed rot.
I woke up yesterday morning with that idea in mind. I got up and made myself go for a run because I didn't want to deal with it.
And there you go. No bed rot. Nobody wants to be rot in any way.
No rot around these parts.
That's right.
Thank you, Dr. Hebert.
Thank you.
All right, no bed rot. We got it. And if you missed any of these conversations with Dr. Hebert, we will have it posted on our website, WWLTV.com/morning-slow.